So hello everyone, I Parmanand Mishra welcome you all on the behalf of my team to this very essential and detailed video on special drilling method. So the special drilling methods are generally used for the sake of very large diameter drilling. They are used for the excavation process and for the creating of openings in the in situ rock mass conditions. As the name suggests, these special drilling methods are not very common. They are only practiced under special circumstances to drill the holes of diameter greater than 1 meter. So in the normal drilling, usually the mechanized drilling is practiced using rotary or percussive actions. As you can see, for blasting purposes, we drill for diameter around 350 mm, and for the access point and ventilation point creation, we drill for about 500 mm diameter. As mentioned previously, I told that special drilling methods are used under very special conditions, that is, whenever we need to drill for more than diameter of a meter. Apart from the standard drilling equipments, there are units and mountings available in the market for specific applications. So the special drilling methods has got to do a lot many jobs. So we are going to talk about few of them. So as far as vertical drilling is concerned, we have shaft sinking method and we have raise driving method. These two methods are used for the vertical diameter drilling. So for the horizontal drilling, we have got two methods. The tunnel boring machine is the very widely used, and we have a lot many projects going on in India. So you must have all heard of the Atal Tunnel. So it is the world's longest highway tunnel at a height of more than 10,000 feet. Yes. Then we have got high wall mine auger for horizontal drilling. Then we have two more special methods that we are going to discuss today. This is jet piercing and water jet drilling. So now my associates will take you through every mentioned special drilling method in detail. They will tell you all about how the methods operate, algorithm of all the special drilling methods that we are gonna learn today.
Another topic is shaft sinking. First, we will come to know of shaft. What is shaft? Shaft is a vertical or inclined tunnel from the surface for the conveyance of men, material, hoisting ore, pumping water, and providing proper ventilation. Sinking is the work involved in excavating a shaft. Together, shaft sinking. Shaft sinking is a vertical or inclined tunnel from the surface for the conveyance of men, material, hoisting ore, pumping water, and providing proper ventilation. Now, we will come to know of different methods of shaft sinking. These includes drilling, blasting, mucking and hoisting, support or soft lining, and many other auxiliary operations such as dewatering, ventilation, lighting or illumination, and shaft centering. Drilling and blasting. A shaft is constructed by drilling holes and filling them with explosives. Using this method of drilling and blasting, we can sink it up to 5 to 10 meters. Now, mucking or hoisting. The operation of loading broken rocks by hand or machine usually in shaft or tunnels. Now, support or soft lining. Support or soft lining are of two types: temporary support and soft lining or permanent soft lining. Temporary soft lining, in very few situations temporary support is required, whereas in others it becomes essential to protect the crew and equipment from any side fall. Now, purpose of shaft sinking. To transport men and minerals to and from underground workings, for hoisting ore and waste from underground, to access ore body, and these shafts are used in applications such as hydroelectric project, water supply, wastewater shaft, and tunnel projects. Now concluding. In our day-to-day life, Demands of mineral is increasing, and for the fulfillment of which we have to extract more and more ore by increasing the production of our mines. So we have to adopt better sinking methods such as better sinking methods so that cost of sinking can be reduced and production can be increased. Thank you.
I am Priyanka. Now I am going to explain one of the special drilling methods, rise drilling. Many European countries and American countries use special drilling methods like shaft sinking and rise boring, which consumes less time. Before going into detailed explanation about rise driving, let me first explain what is rise. Okay, in rise, if we assume this is surface and this is two underground levels, rise means which basically connects. It is a opening which connects upper level and a lower level like this, and this is what rise, and this empty portion is called rise. It is basically located near the vertical axis or in the vertical axis, like in the middle of these two levels to a vertical axis. This is called rise. Okay, there are three methods in rise driving. The first and foremost standard rise boring, the second one reversible rise boring, and the third one blind hole rise boring. See, rise driving means if we assume there are two levels, the main equipment is placed in upper level. If a pilot hole has been created and connected from upper level to lower level like this way, a reamer head is attached in below level. Through this hole, this reamer head is created. One force is pulling this reamer head upward direction like this way. Through this process, a hole will create. This hole is called rig hole or large dia hole. Rig hole or large dia hole. This is standard rise boring. The main what we have to remember in this lecture is the equipment will be placed in upper level. This is the main point in standard rise boring. In reversible rise boring, the name itself says a reverse. The process is opposite to standard rise boring. That means the name itself says a reverse rise boring. No. So, no. The second process is reverse rise boring. The name itself says reverse. Means in standard rise boring, it is the whole process is reverse to standard rise boring. Like in standard rise boring, the equipment is placed in upper level. So in here, like this is reamer head, and this is hole. In reverse rise boring, the whole process is reversed. Like the main equipment, this is main equipment which is necessary for the whole process. The main equipment is placed in underground level like this way, and the reamer is in upward, like upper level. Like this the reverse rise boring will be done. Like the main thing is the equipment. The main equipment will be placed in underground level. Yeah, this is all about a reverse rise boring. Coming to blind hole rise boring. In blind hole rise boring, in reversible rise boring, after creating whole hole, the whole section of drilling will be done here in blind hole rise boring. After in this rig hole, the whole section of drilling will be done in rig hole is called blind hole rise boring. This is all about working methods in rise boring. Okay, the personal safety is taken care of, and it has also good work conditions, and explosives are also very less, and no rock fractures associated with blasting. That means the blastings are very less in rise driving. These are advantages you can achieve in rise driving. That is why it is more popular nowadays. So, however, there are disadvantages also in rice driving, like a higher investment and cost. Higher investment and cost may be little bit high, and flexibility is also less. These are the disadvantages. This is all about rice driving.
TBM, tunnel boring machine. Tunnel boring machine is also known as a mole. It is a machine to excavate tunnels with a circular cross section through a variety of soil and rock strata. They may also be used for micro tunneling. They can be designed to bore through anything from hard rock to sand. The diameter range are from 1 meter, which is done by the micro tunneling, and 17.6 meter up to date. They are designed to do different types of tunnels like square, rectangular and horseshoe, etc. Types of TBM: Hard rock TBM, slurry shield TBM, earth pressure balance TBM. Advantages of TBM: higher advance rate, continuous operation, less rock damage and better safety. Disadvantages: non-economical in nature, they are very time taking, limited applicability and required more backup and high power. Thank you.
High wall line auger mining. High wall mining is a technique for attaining additional coal recovery after the economic strip limit is reached. In surface mining, it involves remote development of continuous miners in opening beneath the final high wall with no personal entry. So, auger mining and high wall mining. Auger mining is a method for recovering coal by boring into a coal seam at the base of strata exposed by the excavation. Normally, one of the lowest cost technique mining, it is limited to horizontal or slightly pitched seams that have been exposed by geological erosions. Augering is usually associated with counter strip mining, recovering coal for a limited depth beyond the point where the stripping becomes uneconomical because of the seam of coal lies beneath so far. High wall mining is an adaptation of auger based mining. Instead of auger hole, an entry into coal seam is made by a continuous miner remotely operated from cabin at the surface. The cut coal is transported by conveyors behind the miner to the outside using a television camera. The operator can see and control the miner's progress. Equipment used in mining are dozer and scrappers, drilling and blasting, trucks and shovel. Dozer and scrapper, a variety of equipment used in surface mining. Operator inland, clearing the topsoil, removal of soil and the preparation of mining area. For subsequent unit operators, bulldozer and scrapper are heavily used. The piece of equipment have grown bigger and better over the years. Currently, scrapper for rock have the tendency to remove 33 cubic meters, 1165 cubic meter and 47 ton of soil. And the scrappers of coal have the capacity of 43 cubic meter, 37 tons. Bulldozer have blade capacity of 30 cubic meters. Drilling and blasting, where the strata are hard, drilling and blasting are necessary. Blast holes are generally drilled from the surface, are vertical and vary in diameter from 25 to 100 centimeters. Overburden and trucks and saws. Overburden removal is the most important operation in the system. When the haul distance are small, for example 500 to 1000 meter, and the overburden materials are soft, fleet of scrappers can load and dump that. But when the distance is large, trucks are used for removing the hauls and loads. At greater haul distance, a fleet of truck may be necessary, the truck being loaded by front end loaders. Shovels, there are currently 3 types of shovel: hydraulic shovel, stripping shovel and the quarry mine shovel. Problem faced in mining is problem of subsidence, fire and water, pollution of air and water. Advantages of auger mining is it is economical and it is efficient. Thank you.
Jet piercing, a special drilling method. It is also known as thermal boring, or in some cases fusion piercing. It is a method of drilling that involves the use of a jet drilling or plasma drill. It was developed in USA in 1940s and later used by USSR in 1950s. The Soviet scientists made great contribution in its physical significance. Working of jet piercing. The first step is destruction initiation. The destruction initiation is done by breaking the rocks with two processes: spalling process and fusion process. Spalling process involves destruction of rocks that is of 1 to 20 mm of diameter. During the fusion process, the small particles of rocks that has been destroyed during the spalling process we provide the temperature to them and it converts into a melt. After all these things, removal of destruction product is done. Applications of jet piercing. The first application is holes. We can increase the diameter of holes by jet piercing. Second is speed. The average speed during the jet piercing is 4 meter per hour or 4 to 25 meter per hour. That is big. The third advantage is possibility of widening of holes. That is, we can widen the drill. Limitations and improvements in jet piercing. The first limitation is open cut mining. It is limited to only open cut mining due to its use of plasma drill, which is not being developed in the country. Industrial plasma drills. Industrial plasma drills are made with some toxic gases. During the use of this plasma drills, we introduce too many toxic gases in the environment. Improvements in jet piercing can be achieved by combination of physical methods, that is mechanical, ultrasonic and so on, with thermal effects. Thank you.
My name is Payal Saraswat. I am going to explain water jet drilling. This technology has gone through spectacular development over a last decade, coupled with the updating of hydraulic equipments of sufficient power that is robust and trustworthy. A water jet drilling is an industrial tool capable of cutting a wide variety of materials using an extremely high pressure jet of water or a mixture of water. This equipment basically consists of a pump, a pressure intensifier compressing a piston of double effect and alternative movement capable of carrying out 60 to 80 cycles per minute and a suitable nozzle. Now, working of water jet drilling. It uses a high velocity stream of high pressure water 30,000 to 90,000 psi, which is produced by a pressure pump, is used for machining a large array of material including heat sensitive, delicate and a very hard material, produced to heat damage or workpiece, surface or edges. Now, availability. Commercially, water jet drilling systems are available from manufacturers all over the world in the range of sizes and with water pumps capable of a range of pressure. Typically, water jet drilling machines have a working envelopes as small as a few square feet or up to 100 square feet. Now, applications. It is used for machining or cutting reinforced plastic. It is used to cut hard metal like titanium, stainless steels, etc. It is also used for machining PCB. There is no material limitations, no heat affected zone, no material distortion. It can also cut through thick materials. Now, that's all for water jet drilling. Thank you.
So I thank you all for having your patience till the end of this presentation, and a special thanks to our Professor Dr. Anup Kumar Tiwari sir and Madam Aruna Shukla for their valuable guidance and time to create this beautiful presentation for you all. And I would also like to thank all of my associate team members for giving their valuable time and putting in their immense effort. Thank you all.